Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy. One skip I am, you're not. How you doing? I'm heating up some pizza. Guys, Mackenzie Sharilla. So her family has decided that they're going to throw money after money after money for, entitled Mackenzie Sharilla, the monster that they created. Supposedly, Mackenzie has two other siblings, I want to say. We know nothing about them. This family is just gonna chuck-a-boom the money, throwing the money away on the youngest child of the crew. So here we go, and if you don't let people be held accountable for their tragedies, what they have caused tragedy in somebody else's life, they will end up like Gypsy Rose Blanchard, which is not good. So Mackenzie Sharilla, a judge came and a judge said bullshit, called her bullshit. And now her family's here saying, wait a minute, we got somebody that's willing to say maybe, just perhaps, it was a medical issue. Perhaps she had some sort of epileptic or some sort of seizure. And that's why the brakes were not applied. Because why wouldn't the brakes be applied? Because she was plowing into a fucking wall trying to end it all. And therefore wouldn't apply the brakes because anger got the best of her. Didn't you hear the videos that she had previous? You have seen her behavior over and over and over again. That is repetitive. This new medical condition is not repetitive, Sharilla family. Why are you helping her? Why are you enabling her? Why are you giving her an excuse for losing her temper and unaliving two people? And she wanted to unalive herself. I am totally convinced she wanted to unalive herself. She had her seatbelt on because of the fucking noise. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the boys didn't have the seatbelt on. Maybe they had it behind them or something. Who knows? I don't know. But she got into an argument. This is what I think. This is my belief. And she ended it just like she said she was going to do it 2 weeks prior to, just like she was. So she had the audacity. She got so angry. That's why. People, when I understand that lawyers are supposed to do their job. But in this world, how somebody can get off on a technicality or how somebody can get off because of lies. I mean, just look at Jen Soto, perfect example. She got off because why? Of a plea deal why? Right? Because people don't want to do their jobs? Isn't that it? This judge did her job. And this judge said that this was not reckless driving. It was murder of two people. We didn't see any remorse. We saw her trying to get modeling jobs, Mackenzie. We saw her dressed as a corpse, dressed as a joint, going to concerts, taking advantage of the fact that she was the pitiful, sorry, surviving girlfriend and friend of the two that were unalived. That's not what happened. Those boys didn't go into a car by themselves. They went into a car with her. They trusted her to take them home. And she made her right-hand turn the way she should have. And then, within 50 seconds, pressed her foot upon the accelerator and didn't stop until a brick wall stopped them. And that's what happened there. Guys, let's listen to a little bit of this. And let's see, because this family is just unbelievable. And I got this from Culprit Chronicles. Culprit Chronicles, guys. Check them out.
Do not speak a fucking word. If anything comes out your mouth, that's gonna be disrespectful, instigating, or anything at all, like, I'm whipping this car over, okay? And you were getting the...
Now, it seems like Dominic is kind of like setting down the rules. He's making the law. He's saying, listen, if you say anything disrespectful or anything, I'm going to pull the car over and get you out of the car. Totally different than I'm going to take the car and run it into a brick wall.
Out immediately. I don't care where it is. Do not say anything that could piss me off, okay? You know what the fuck could piss me off. Just don't say a single fucking word. Good.
Yeah, we have problems.
Why are you trying to torment me?
We have problems.
Because you're trying to fucking torment me.
We have problems.
You know, obviously I don't know Dominic. I don't know Car Crash Kenzie either, nor did I know Davion. But it does seem like Dominic does not seem to really raise his voice. He seems to not want to play this bullshit with her. He doesn't want to be played by her. I don't know him. I really have only seen him in a good light when it comes to text messages. He doesn't seem to raise his voice. You know, he doesn't seem to want to play the bullshit game here. And she just keeps saying the same thing. We have problems, we have problems, we have problems. And he's saying, well, you're tormenting me. You're tormenting me, you know. So, you know, probably a relationship would be fair to say that it should have ended well before the lives were taken.
Tonight, Mackenzie Shirilla, who was in prison for killing 2 people in a car crash, is asking for a new trial.
Now, this is not an appeal. A court has already denied that. Instead, her attorneys say there is new evidence in this case that could have changed her guilty verdict.
This was not reckless driving. This was murder.
The new court filing by a new attorney for Mackenzie Shirilla centers on new evidence. A medical expert who says she may have suffered a medical episode at the time of the crash that killed her boyfriend, Dominic Russo, and their friend, Davion Flanagan.
This is the part that has continued to run through my mind. I don't understand how natural instinct wouldn't kick in when seeing the building.
So what people are saying is that she should have applied her brakes. Anybody would apply their brakes. Not if they're determined to hit a brick wall at full speed. No. Nope, that's not true. That's not true. Only if they want to stop. And I think when Mackenzie sees red, she sees red. And I think her parents have allowed that to happen. And that's what I think. And I think that they've got a lawyer here that came up with an idea. But I don't think that there's anything that will prove in her medical records that Mackenzie Shirilla had anything other than a bad fucking attitude and spite, revenge, and just hatred and anger in her heart. And she did not know how to cope with it. She did not know how to pull off the side of the road, get out of the car, scream and yell, do whatever she needed to do. That's what she should have done, but she didn't do that. You've heard of road rage. We've seen road rage. We've seen people behaving horribly, terrible, right? Same thing here. I'm convinced, same thing here. That's my opinion, guys. Go check out Culprit Chronicles and go see. I mean, these people, it seems like they have money, the Shirilla family, and that they're willing to go in great debt to get their kid home.
Because how can I feel bad that these 2 boys died and feel grief with these families and then be absolutely overjoyed that my kid is alive?
Let her learn something, man. Let her learn something. Listen, she's not going to have a good time in prison, but what she's going to learn in prison, she should have learned at home. And you have yourself to blame for that. That's what I think. I honestly think that the parents should thank themselves for the way that they spoiled their youngest, because that's what happened there. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Take care, guys, and thanks so much. Please, guys, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you. And guys, thank you for the memberships, the Cash Apps, the PayPals, all that good stuff, the emails that you send. and your comments. I do appreciate it.
I would think you would have to try so hard to focus on not hitting the brakes because of natural instincts.